Hello and welcome to BrickTwits. My name is Alex. I'm a Twit the controller, and I'm joined today by Dan. How are you doing, Dan?
I'm good. I'm just stressing over the upload schedule now. Like we've just been speaking about getting our recordings done and everything like that. So we've got stuff weekly, and hopefully we've succeeded. But we'll see.
We will. I mean, we're in a tricky spot because once again, for whatever reason, I'm quite busy and nobody really understands why. I don't do anything in particular, but Dan obviously lives a jet-set lifestyle. So quite often we end up in these weird situations, don't we, where it's like we have to suddenly record the next few months. It's why you'll notice we've actually dropped quite a lot of the current affairs stuff that I used to go on about. It wasn't because it used to make Dan very unhappy, although it did.
Which, to be honest, is basically what Alex is here for. He's here to make me very unhappy. That's our brand.
For further details, please watch our anniversary special.
Watch it.
Please watch it.
I haven't done that in ages.
It's the culmination of all Dan's fears. So, White Wind. I don't know if we have that yet.
We do. Definitely have it.
Yeah, we do. Why don't I believe you, Dan?
I don't know why you didn't believe me.
I don't know. It's frankly ridiculous at this stage. Your whole job is watching me do this.
Yeah.
So don't stress about the upload schedule. I'm sure that everyone will forgive us if we're a little behind. Not that I actually think we will be, not in any meaningful way. But what it does mean is that actually that's healing quite a lot, isn't it?
No.
We are going to be in. No, I don't know why, but I told myself it was thousands.
No,
that'd be ridiculous if it
just
healed
300.
Thousands of. Yeah, but it is one of those odd things where actually trying to run the upload schedule for you, because we love doing this,
We do.
but it is very very tricky to keep on top of it and stay current.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, have you seen what's been going on in the news this week, then?
No, I've got no idea what's been going on in the news in June.
Oh yeah.
Considering we're recording this in April.
So, shall I just guess what's happening? I'm going to guess that the doctors have been on strike junior doctors have been on strike on and off for the past 2.5 months, and everyone's dead. That's my guess.
I think I reckon that a politician has done something horrible but still has their job.
Oh, almost certainly, and that would have probably been something to do with condemning people for wanting more money while asking us to ignore the fact they've had a 14% pay rise and the rest, more than likely.
Yes.
In like a 2-year period.
Yes.
Being like, it is so greedy. How dare somebody that worked, did a 6-year degree
Ask for
How
more.
dare you want to be paid more than
How
somebody
dare
who
they
works
want
in
more
prayer?
out of the country?
This is ideological. It's like, no, it's not. I don't want to be poor.
I just want to be able to afford food. Is that all right?
I don't. It's more than that. I don't want food to be a major expense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay for food to be a major expense for me because you've seen how I live.
Well, yeah.
I love having all the lavish. I love the fineries. We went through nearly
refineries.
what? We went through what? 2 or 3 kilos of caviar when you were here.
And by we, you mean you? Like,
Yeah, I just did it in front of you.
yeah. It was actually it was really disconcerting, to be honest.
Gross.
Unhinged your jaw and just
The nastiest part about it was the fact that I actually I went dredging the ponds myself.
Well, no, the nastiest point about it was the fact you went into the pond yourself and then didn't get dressed afterwards. Like, you were just in your pants, in your soggy pants, eating caviar by the fistload.
Unrefined caviar.
Disgusting behaviour.
Yeah, but
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta keep yourself fed.
So what's the difference between Sentinel and Guard?
Basically, Sentinel, the difference is that we can put ourselves into guard stance.
Yeah.
If you want. one of the things that Guard does is it just lets you get in the way of any physical attack. Sentinel, on the other hand, lets you get in the way of any physical attack, but it also does it while you're in a defensive stance. Meaning that if you do get hit, you take less damage.
Does it act in the same way as Guard then? As in, it allows you to take attacks for other people, or no?
Yeah.
So why
that's the whole point.
Why would you ever click Guard over Sentinel then?
If Waka's got it and I've been hitting Sentinel by Guard by accident, just stupidity.
Oh, okay. I genuinely thought it was a choice you were making, as in it had like
no. It was just pure stupidity, just pure unbridled.
I mean, in truth, it shouldn't be that big a deal for him because he doesn't often get hit because he's got evade and counter, right?
No, and that's the thing, is that when you're making those sorts of errors, you notice it when you're actually getting hit and taking loads of damage, but when you're not, you don't realise you're doing it. You're doing a dumb. No, still going to be... No. Specifically the thing we were just talking about. And then we can even make it even more obnoxious.
Entirely unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Oh. So
see, that actually really hurt.
Yeah, that attack would have been really cool if it meant that they all were in a different order the next time you attacked.
Oh, so it completely messes up your... yeah, no, that would have been good.
That would have been really cool. I would have enjoyed that.
We'll start a petition to have you on the Final Fantasy development team.
Only for Final Fantasy X.
17.
Only for Final Fantasy X, that's it.
When they finally get around to completely rebuilding that game for some reason. I'm pretty sure this is just the colours of the sphere grid, and I'm going to put Waka in the massive one because he won't fit in the others.
I love how you have
That's
to choose.
literally my reasoning. Green is Riku's colour, Waka won't fit in the other one. Is that right?
I don't think it was. Is blue Waka's colour?
I thought red was.
I don't know.
Well, if it doesn't let us do it again, we probably got it right. That's how I'm going to view it.
Yeah, that's a good point. But there wasn't like an obvious...
Right, what's C? And do we care? Oh, no, not really. Yeah, so we'll see if it lets us do it, if it makes us do it again. But I would have thought we would have got some goodies.
Yeah, it would have made it really clear that you'd passed.
Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Steal it.
I know you said that, but when I looked up at your camera, like you hadn't moved, so it was almost like you ventriloquist saying "steal it." Like...
How disconcerting would that be if somebody was just had a ventriloquist dummy of themselves? Mainly because the first thing they'd have to do is wear themselves like a glove. There it is. There it is. We did pass
you did it. Okay, cool. Oh, a fortune sphere.
So I was right. My pure thing based upon trying to cram them in the holes they'd actually fit in.
Yeah.
But how did they know that? When they made this trial thousands of years ago?
I honestly, I can't actually... I have no idea why this part of the game is the way it is. It's really strange to me.
Should we just try and make some more stuff?
Yeah, why not?
The thing is, I don't like this part of the game, in truth. I just don't think it makes any sense. So you've got a Hypello Potion, Musk. Let's put Musk and Lightning Gem together. Electro Marble, sorry, and we'll see if we can get rid of some of these things.
Oh. Yeah, and it fell asleep. Oh, it fell asleep, silenced, and poisoned.
What an unpleasant way to die.
Oh my god. I can't see, I can't hear, and I'm asleep.
And I'm dying of an unknown poison.
Yeah.
Just like a it's just like
horrible.
If Agatha Christie wrote a Poirot about Helen Keller.
Oh my god. It's never going to wake up, is it? It will never wake up.
No. And I'm not going to attack it either.
No.
I'm leaving it to its fate.
Oh my god, how horrible.
I should have asked it what it wanted to do when the world ended.
What a horrible way to die. Just remember that lightning gem and Musk.
Lightning gem and Musk equals
Musk.
victory. Okay, so it's another one of the trials done. I don't think I like this part of the game very much. I'm not gonna lie. I find actually just
I was going to say the pace
swimming
is
about, trying not to.
so far down.
Yeah, and I don't really know why.
Yeah. I think.
Do you know what would have been interesting is if
Yeah.
they changed it and they were like, oh well, Seymour he like disappears off, but he ends up going towards Zanarkand, and then you're pursuing him there.
Yeah. But like it's I think it's all the underwater sections are so slow, and
Yeah.
I think it's immediate. It's like it, and also because it's a lot of go this place, come back, go this place, come back, go this. It screams of run padding. Right, like
Yeah, and the biggest thing is this is where a lot of people will be getting their game overs.
yeah,
Because people will be only like, particularly the first playthrough ever of this game you might have. Let's face it, you're only really caring about the stuff you like. So you probably leveled up Auron because why wouldn't you? You probably
it's
leveled
impossible
up
not
like,
to level him up, really.
yeah, because he's just a hard carry at all points in the game. I love this spell, by the way. Regen is great. Unless you get zombified, then it's a living nightmare. Completely unnecessary. Could have just drained. Should have just drained. Oh no.
That will do damage.
One singular damage to Auron before he just heals it all over time.
Just it just always amazes me the damage output of Auron. Like he's so close to the limit break now. It's mad.
Yeah, and the thing
Damage
is
to
with
me.
them is I don't actually think that we put all that much investment into just like, in no way have we attempted to grind this game.
No.
So it don't make any sense to me how we are able just to blast our way through this.
One thing we haven't done is run from fights.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I
one
think
thing
there's
we
only one or
haven't
two fights we ever have done that
Yeah.
with, and I think that was those little lion things I think we ran away from in the Calmlands.
Yeah. And
But
we
if you can...
what else did we run away from? We ran away from. We've only fled from a couple of things.
Well, the thing is, if you've got that much runtime, you know, in your mind, because we've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. If there's that much runtime, and you can go, oh yeah, I can remember those 3 times in which we...
Yeah.
There's 3 times
that's
in which
pretty-
we fled or whatever.
That's a good point. That's actually a very fair point. So let's do, because everyone loves maths. Let's do some quick maths. So say 52 episodes. Let's ignore the episode we're currently on, and we try and get them to around about 20 minutes, right? So 20 minutes an episode.
We grossly failed
We
to
are
do that.
well over that, right? So
Yeah.
it's almost it's over 17 hours worth of footage of us playing this game. We've played this game for just under 17 and a half hours. If we take that as the average, which we obviously haven't. We've gone well over that quite a lot, but that's mad. And I can remember running away from like 3, maybe 4 things.
And I think we're probably saying 3 or 4 just to be modest. I don't actually think it's anywhere near that, because the only one I can actually remember is those tigers.
Yeah, and you got the special ones, so like the bomb jar thing, which was very recent.
Oh yeah, we've fled from that, but I'm
not sure they.
I'd
really
be inclined
count,
to ignore that.
Yeah, I'm not sure they really count.
No, because you basically you hit that thing until you decide you're no longer feeling lucky, punk.
Yeah, and we just decided we were no longer feeling lucky immediately.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, well, why would we risk? Why would we risk that? You know. So we're going to move to here, and we're just going to grab the power, the strength.
Yeah, because that's what he needs. He needs more of that.
He's been feeling pretty puny recently.
He's a puny boy.
I don't think we need Osmos, though.
No, we don't. Not on Auron, we don't. No, definitely not.
Because all we do is use stuff that doesn't cost MP and just hit stuff. But hopefully we'll start seeing dividend on Waka now, because we've got like all of Auron's.
We should probably move Tidus over there as well at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tidus still has some stuff to learn here.
Yeah.
Not an enormous amount. We've got Hastiger, which I think might be pretty close to his capstone. But, oh well. Usually when you reach a character's cap, there's a level 3 save sphere that prevents them going any further.
Yeah.
Right, can we go down here now? Yeah! How'd you like them apples?
Jesus.
Oh, you wanted to fight me, did you? Looks like you brought a massive cow to a sword fight. Specifically the only one that can't take that punch.
Which is just smart from the enemy.
Because it's also heave, I think, as an ability, being a special ability rather than like an attack or a skill. I don't think that you can get out of the way of it at all.
No, you can't. No, it's
which
one
makes
of
it particularly cruel.
Cruel.
I assume that's Waka's. Yeah, that's cool.
Is it? I don't like the SOS stuff. I don't think the SOS stuff is actually any good.
I mean, it's nice because in a pinch it gives you everything, and I think the null abilities, they persist when they're in SOS.
When you're back. Okay, maybe.
So you get hit, I mean, it keeps giving you more. Who gives you extra? Dan specifically told me I don't do enough overdrives.
I did, and that's all he's doing now, forever and ever. I mean, the Fury overdrives are the ones you do a lot of in comparison to the rest.
Which is weird because I'm really bad at doing them.
The one you hate the most.
No. Just going on about how we never run away from encounters and accidentally hitting flee. I agree. Enough.
Enough.
That's how it's done.
Oh.
Oh, more swimming.
Oh, aren't you pleased for more swimming? The fact we've got to make this episode. This, you know, we try whenever we sit down and make these. We try to sort of have a kind of like a time frame. Just because otherwise, the first time we made these episodes, we legitimately sat down between about 7:30 and like 1:45 in the morning, and just like kept playing more and more Final Fantasy, because obviously we're in a groove of this is amazing, we've not done this before. But it's still very easy to keep doing that.
Yeah.
So now we've set ourselves like a limit of how much time we've got to do it. And when we said, oh, we've got to get this done by insert time here, which is about 25 minutes, we had no reason to believe we were going to just have to swim everywhere. Because every single one of these fights is taking like 4 minutes apiece.
Yeah, and again, the whole swimming thing, slowing everything down. It's just painful. It's just how
I think it's
slow
supposed to be like-
Riku takes to swim over as well. Oh, it does my head in.
It's actually one of the reasons why I keep spamming like spells on her and all her items.
Yeah, because they're quicker.
But they're just quicker. It's a shame in a way they don't use the Pathfinder rules for this, which would turn all the fire spells into steam. Because that would mess up these big fish creatures.
It would.
But then again, why would they? Because I'm pretty sure Pyazzo that made Pathfinder came into being significantly after.
True. Very true.
Right, there we go. That's another big fish gone. This is the fish killing episode.
Go on fishing. Go on fishing.
Is this the right way?
You.
Sorry, Dan, if it's not. I
Gotta
literally
be, right?
don't know. No. This is somewhere we've already been.
Yeah, it
isn't
is.
it?
Yeah, down the end
So
there is the where the ball thing was.
But that was definitely where the red arrow pointed. Like 100%.
Oh god. Where's the red arrow now?
It's not here. But there's not one telling us we're going the wrong way either.
True.
Right. Bloody hell. Let's just get rid of these bloody fish. I forgot that you had to press an X when I did that.
Charging.
Ah.
Oh.
Every time. I can't wait for him to get the 9,999 damage thing. When he reaches a high enough point where he's genuinely doing nearly 10,000 damage a hit, and he's get 12 of those. That's the boss gone.
Yep.
But I actually think to some extent it's a good thing we didn't have it until now. Because otherwise we would literally be going, here's another boss, everyone. And we've caved its skull in with a ball. Right, yes, this is definitely something we've been to before. So Dan, we need you to keep your eyes out or find the right place.
Do you know what? Let's go to the save sphere and we'll deal with this next episode. I think that's what we should do.
Are you saying we need to what we need to do is we need to find a place to park and then we need to look at the map?
Yes, that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We need to ask us directions.
Just see if we can find someone down here. Where's bloody Machen when you need him?
Oh, he would tell us, wouldn't he?
He'd tell us exactly
after
which
half
way.
an hour.
I hope you're not in a hurry.
And that, as they say, is the...
Do you know what? It would have been amazing if he was just sat chilling at the side of the Seymour Flax fight. Would you like to hear about Mount Gagazet? No, Seymour, we're fighting for.
I'd like to think that he is there on all of those little bits, and it's just like he's just chronologing everything. He's just writing everything down. It's like, oh, someone's going to walk by here soon.
Someone will need to know. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. Machen's great because actually he's one of the characters who you learn an enormous amount more about over the course of I think it's Final Fantasy X-2, which is really unfortunate because obviously we're not currently playing that game. But what's particularly interesting is the fact that you learn nothing about him in this game at all.
No, he's just someone that exists.
But he starts saying like some really odd shit in Final Fantasy X-2, and I think it's possible to really dig into who he is. You never actually find out all that much about him, but you reach a point where you're just like, you know, when you've got the Mitchell and Webb look thing with the Nazi uniforms. And it's like, is he the bad guy? Because he just seems to just know everything about all the evil stuff that's happened.
I think he has to be a bad guy, doesn't he? Like when you think about it, like all he does is just slot up the summoners.
Yeah, he spends his whole time I know about the overwhelming time pressure, but would you like to know about weaving? I know. I haven't got time for this shit.
What is top shape? Is that a arm guard for Riku?
I would have thought it's another Waka thing.
It might be a Waka thing actually.
But it's all
right.
sports
It's an arm guard.
sounding, yeah. Or Automed.
That's actually pretty good.
So I think Automed is if someone gets a status condition, as long as you have the stuff to fix it, he can fix it.
Yeah.
Just
And it will happen
automatically.
automatically.
Which is nice on Riku, but it's even better on someone who you want out anyway.
Yeah.
Later. Okay.
Nick it. Yeah, I think maybe not physical attackers for this one.
That'd be fine.
This is for the fallen.
Yeah.
See you later.
Off your pop.
That's how it's done.
That is how it's
I'd
done.
love it if it was possible to do a mod where all of your attacks are shooting stars.
that would be pretty fun actually.
You never actually kill anything. You just smack it miles away from you to slowly follow you back. So I think we'll call it a day while we frantically try to re-establish our route.
I think you head back to the right, and I think that you basically go up a pathway. So it's like there's a slope. So you go, instead of going down where you went before to where into the water, I think you can walk up. I think that's,
yeah.
For some reason I remember that.
That's probably what it is. We probably just walk straight past like this tiny little gap somewhere, and there'll be like a little bit of light. In fact, you'll probably be able to see it in the footage. If you saw where we're meant to go,
put it in the comments.
Put
Tell
it
us
in the
why we're
comments.
idiots.
Yeah,
Do it.
please do.
Tell us why we're twits.
Yeah, if you saw where it was, why not record it, bung it on YouTube, and link us to the right direction? Go on,
But
you
because for sure by that point that we see it, we'll be past it.
Yeah, 100%. But you scratch my back, we'll scratch yours.
Retroactively.
We've still got more of that nice branded arsenic that we sent to our top commenters.
that Joel's been slaving over.
Because unfortunately he'll only let us buy it in thousands of gallons. I've got so much of it in my house, Dan.
Oh god.
And he'll only sell it to us in open vats as well.
Oh god.
If you've
Alex.
enjoyed today's episode of Brit Twits, why not give us a like, comment, or subscribe? Dan, anything to add?
No, not at all. In fact, actually, yeah, go on, follow us on Twitter, and all that, at BritTwits, all that fun stuff. Hopefully you've caught a couple of the streams, things like that. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hopefully. On your way.
Bye.